The sound of the final buzzer means it's hangover time. So grab a drink and join your host, Alphonse Sidney, for a Miami Heat Beat post-game show.
Now listen, I think I look pixelated like a fucking Game Boy game right now, so I will go back in time real quick for y'all. Now, all last season, I told y'all, pay Duncan Robinson whatever the fuck it takes. And for a week straight, y'all started telling me about his contract. He's getting paid too much, whatever the case is, whatever. Listen, first of all, dumbass, that he didn't spend free money on him. He does stand back on his bird right, so he doesn't pay Duncan or pay nobody. Second of all, stop watching motherfuckers' pockets. Look, he went out there, he did what he had to do. I've been telling y'all for how many weeks, how many months, how many years, whatever the case is, Duncan Robinson is an elite fucking sniper. And listen, I'm not an accountant. I'm not an accountant. I was not an accountant. You ain't a fucking accountant. You work at Fresco Imas, and that's cool. I'm not going to job shame you. I'm not going to job shame you. But while you sitting here telling me about other niggas' salaries and what they should and shouldn't get paid, that's cool. But bag my shit and don't put my eggs on top of my bread again. I'm gonna come back in this motherfucker and I'm gonna start telling motherfuckers about how much you need to get paid based on your job performance. That being said, take me out, Brass. Or don't.
Okay.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing tonight?
I think you screwed up Al's internet a little bit too.
Yeah.
Myself a little drink.
I think honestly, it's some StreamYard shit. But it's too late now.
I think Al's computer needs to go into protocols.
Am I freezing now?
No, you're good. You're good.
You're good.
Now.
Kenny and your contagious ass shitty Wi-Fi. Nigga got the Omicron fucking Wi-Fi. Goddamn. Heat win. Woo! Win. Whoop the Bulls monkey asses. Don't tell me about no fucking DeMar DeRozan. Don't tell me about no Derrick Jones Jr. Don't tell me about no COVID protocols. Because, motherfucker, we went through that shit all last season. We are out Jimmy Butler. We are out Bam Adebayo. We are out fucking Caleb Martin, goddamn superstar. The next, the light-skinned Michael Jordan, like I like to call him. MJ DeBarge, if you will. He wasn't in there. We ain't got no Marquise Morris. Victor Oladipo ain't seen the court since fucking 2018. Fuck all that shit. We whoop the Bulls monkey asses. Let's fucking go. I am Alphonse Sidney, a.k.a. Alf954. Welcome into the Miami Heat Beat post-game show. Hangover Time. Bring me out, Brass. If you're watching on Twitch, we love you. Throw subs our way. This is drip drop night. We're trying to get Moose fucked the fuck up. I got the fireplace.
It's already begun, y'all.
I got the fucking Christmas tree in the background. We are celebrating. Ho, ho, ho. Let's motherfucking go. Let's find out what everybody's drinking on the drip drop Saturday night. I'm going to find out what everybody's drinking tonight. But first of all, once again, we love you, Twitch audience. Throw us those subs.
And I want to shout out Eric the Great 539 just gifted 7 community gift subs.
Eric the Great, we love you all the time. Go ahead, Moose. Hit him one time.
I gotta hit him one time with a drip drop.
Duncan. Take a shot of my Duncan Kool-Aid.
Woo! I'm gonna line up another one, actually.
Take it away, y'all. Talking about my boy. We're gonna find out what everybody's drinking. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We love you, YouTube fucking viewers, too. We love all you guys.
And if you're drinking tomorrow at like 12 o'clock, who gives a shit? Drink with us.
Yeah, I mean, Sunday. Come on, day drink. If you're watching this shit at brunch, you're weird, but I still love you.
Vanehype just gifted a 1 month tier 1 sub to Alex Caruso.
And he deserves it after his performance. We're gonna find out what everyone's drinking. I also want to know your player of the game, but I'm going first. I'm rocking with Kenny here. He won't see this for a couple hours, but
I like that he kept saying. I like that he kept saying, "Listen, that's all we can do. We can't see you."
I'm rocking with Kenny. My player of the game is Duncan motherfucking Robinson. Y'all been trying to trade this man. Like Kenny said, you've been in this motherfucker's pockets all season long. I can keep hearing people telling me he can't play defense. Oh, he's washed. He can't shoot. His contract's in his head. Shooters shoot. And my man has been shooting 46% over the last like 5 games. Tonight, what did he shoot tonight? 5 of 9 from 3. I'm not no mathematician, but that's over 50%. All right, motherfucker, 26 points and didn't play the fourth quarter. All right, motherfucker, put these dudes to bed early. He said it's Saturday night, mommy and daddy going drinking. Get your punk ass to bed.
But it's a drop night.
What are you drinking? And who was your player of the game?
Okay, well, you already know what I'm drinking. Yeah. The bottle is open. We've been going. Got the big ass monkey shoulder here. My player.
Bond is right. That shit keeps getting bigger, bro.
Well, you know, I do like illusions, so it's a good bit. We're gonna keep it going. But my player of the game, you could go with a number of players here, but I want to shout out our guy, the mechanic, because he was holding it down while Bam was out of here tonight. He was doing everything, going at every trick in his bag. So I'm gonna hit the mechanic and our boy Shades Fitty because I saw that it's his birthday today. I'm gonna hit him one time with a drip drop.
Happy birthday, Shades Fitty.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Loyal viewer, we love and respect
lit tonight.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know what to expect with the.
We got another Moose at the movies.
I didn't know what to expect with the COVID Bulls tonight, so I was just embracing the fact that it was going to be a drip drop.
Well, the worst could be yet to come. We'll see how that goes. Post Up 75 Gaga gave out 10 community gift subs. So thank you very much, Post Up.
Hey, where does she work?
Yo, don't.
Yo.
Don't mess with the money, over here. Don't mess with the money.
Kenny knew.
The one time his internet clears up.
He just got here.
Biff, what you drinking? And who was your player of the game?
My player of the game was Mr. Deadman. So I'm gonna pause on that and think about it real quick while I'm. This is called back the refrigerator. When you don't go to the store, you just do what Kenny do. You just put whatever's in there. So we got a little gin, we got a little lime, might be some Tito's in there. Probably stole a little bit of Jordan's juice, but this is what we going with. That's all we got.
Michael Jordan.
Rum and like baby apple juice is fire. Don't ask me why I know. Listen, we've been all going through hard times. Brass.
So wait. I didn't get my player. So I'm gonna do a little combination because I like those spurts of Gabe and Buns in the backcourt. So I'm gonna try to. So we're gonna mesh that and we're gonna make that one. But that combination of Gabe's and Buns, that defense was on lock. So that's my roundabout player of the game, and I meant round.
Call them guns or babes. Brass, what are you drinking tonight? And who is your
I'm still making cocktails from the T-Pain cocktail book. So this is called Sweet. This is a fistful of bourbon, cherry hearing, and sweet vermouth with a cherry and an orange peel. And I need to. This is kind of a sweet drink, so I'm going to give it to a player that clearly likes his sweets. Tiff already shouted him out. I'm gonna shout out Buns tonight. Kyle Lowry, from the jump, he was on tonight, and he was on. It's the first time in a while that we've seen Kyle play a full game of basketball, and it was really good to see. I mean, he was. Listen, we give Kyle some shit for some of his shooting performances, but he was 4 or 5 I think from 3 tonight. Yeah. 14 assists. I mean, the man is a good point guard.
In only 29 minutes.
Yes, he is.
He is a very good point guard, and just really, really good all-around performance by him. Very well-rounded.
From the backside, well-rounded. Only 9 turnovers tonight. Huge.
Don't let you see this.
9 turnovers from Kyle?
No.
Oh, for the team.
No, from the team.
Yeah.
Frankie, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking a tropical salty lady. It's a pineapple, kiwi, passion fruit, and guava.
I know her.
Oh yeah. And my player of the game is the Monstar that took Vucevic's talent. Because oh my god, that guy sucks. 3 for 15.
His name is Dwayne Dedman, by the way. That monster.
Yes.
3 for 15, a minus 29, almost as bad as Alfonso McKinney. Terrible
Great name,
game,
though. Great name, by the way.
Great.
Fucker tried to take out PJ though. I didn't appreciate that very much.
Oh yeah. And he was like, "Oh, my bad. It wasn't that serious." He almost hurt a fucker.
Bro, he couldn't back down KZ. KZ, listen.
Listen.
Anyway, we'll get to KZ in a minute. Kenny, what are you drinking? Who was your player of the game?
I got Jack Daniels, I got Coca-Cola, and I got weird ass Heat fan tears. Motherfuckers rooting against their own team and shit. I didn't grow up
Kenny
that
with
way.
the friendly fire tonight.
Seriously.
Hey, listen,
Don't get shot.
I'll take my shot, man.
Maybe that picture is actually for his own protection. It's better that you can't actually tell the physical features.
Blur his ass out like witness protection.
Still live a life. Yeah.
Moose, man, listen. I understand that Chicago, they were missing DeMar DeRozan, a bunch of guys I fucking never heard of, Derrick Jones Jr. But for the Heat to beat them this soundly from front to back, I mean, the whole game. I mean, I think it got within like 6 or 7 a couple times, but every time, like they respond with a 3, respond with a turnover, layup, something. They were just responding and punching them in the mouth all night long. And the Heat did that without Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, and everyone's favorite Caleb Martin. Like, this is a huge win. And for what did we say? Without Jimmy and Bam, if they go 2 or 3 on this homestand, we're super fucking excited, right? They went 2 or 3 and they beat the 2 best teams in the homestand.
Yes, absolutely. First of all, I want to start off by saying that tonight's game should not have been played. Fuck you, the NBA. I don't want to hear anything about player safety the rest of the year, okay? With that being said, huge fucking win for the Miami Heat. So glad we played the game because we got them at the right time. Look, they still had some at the right time. They still had some really good players and great defense coming out into the game. But Miami just came out swinging from the jump, and they definitely played like a team that knows they needed to make some type of statement. Knowing that their main guys weren't going to be playing with them today. You could see that 2 days rest really paid off. Got a little bit of energy in those legs. Everybody was moving around. PJ Tucker, can't speak enough about him, especially helping out.
PJ, yeah.
Nobody even called him, but
not yet.
But like I said, everybody was contributing in their own way. This was a total team win, and it was it was one of those knockout punches that like you really need as a team, just a motivational to keep going into this little stretch that we're gonna be without Jimmy and Bam. But this is the type of win that they're gonna be able to build
on. Tiff, I called PJ Tucker PG Tucker on the timeline. Some of these passes, I mean, he had 8 assists last game. How many assists he have tonight? He had 5 assists tonight, but like 4 of them were highlight assists.
PJ Magic Tucker.
I mean, those double hands, like I mean, talk to me about what PJ is doing defensively in the passing game around the rim. We're not even talking about the corner threes.
The funny thing is, this is okay, with the exception of the offense explosion, because let's be realistic, like nobody's really gave PJ the opportunity to just kind of go out there and do his thing. PJ's defense has always been on point. He might not give you nothing else in the box score, but he is going to guard every person on that floor like they stole something. I can't even listen. I can't even express like what he's doing, even just for like KZ. You know, every time there's a dead ball, he's pulling KZ to the side. He's talking to him. He's showing him where to be, how to be, and he's talking him up. He's not talking him down. That's a big thing. While he's screaming, he's yelling, he's coaching him, but he's talking him up. And you can see the benefit from that because, KZ looks like a whole new person when he's out there next to PJ. So that's
dude. I recognize him offensively. He's still like the same dude.
Right, but you know what?
Lot of that is PJ.
But the defense is where we really need him. We really need him on the defensive end. Look, Vooch has like 200 pounds on him.
Yep.
And KZ,
all that and 0 fouls, Tiff.
And that's it.
I mean, he was your second best defender today because KZ played out of his fucking mind defensively. I don't know what the fuck happened. Yep. But that's 0 fouls on PJ, and he's out there defending Vucevic, whatever the fuck his name is. I mean,
and also from like an emotional level, that dude is at like 110% the whole time.
Yes.
Frankly, it almost, I love
it's
it.
Scary.
I love it. It almost concerns me.
because I saw him.
Love it.
You know, I don't know. I think he tipped the ball out of bounds or something like that, and like he like punched a stanchion. You know, he got like really upset, and I'm like, whoa! It was almost like he's like the player on the team that I could see like in a Mari fire extinguisher situation. So like just like dial that back just a little bit, but I'm loving it, man.
Franky, KZ. Listen, I know you watch the defensive side of the ball. He, like, every time somebody was going crazy, put KZ on him for a little bit. Like he did well against Vooch. I can't say that, Vooch, and he also did well. I mean, against Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball, wherever you put him, wherever the switch was, they kept trying to get him in the switch. I'm like, wow, don't do that. Not the way. I mean, maybe you watched the tape.
Right.
You know, but
That's
watch
old
KZ.
That's
that old KZ. That's that old shit.
old KZ.
I mean, he was over here. He was over here, like, just, I mean, doing the most on defense tonight.
Well, Gum Z, as I like to call him, because he's just Gumby with limbs, doesn't know what to do with it. He was just fucking throwing it. That's all it is. Sometimes just throw your length around.
I thought
there.
you were talking about Nancy Reagan.
Oh,
Whoa.
Topical.
Throw go. Let's not disrespect.
Whoa.
No, but KZ's the KZ. The frustrating part about KZ is always that he's had the tools. The tools have always been there. The guy just was no Bob the Builder. He was no Fix It Felix. He was a little kid playing with the toolbox, putting the square thing in the round hole and trying to do that. He had no idea what he was doing. He tries to be a perimeter stopper and last year, and he wasn't that. He doesn't know how to navigate a screen. He didn't know how to react to a pump fake. He would jump to everything and then pass and cut and get backdoored right there. And now he's way more active, way more patient defensively. He's fighting around the screens, taking the switches, fighting around the big. He's using his length to get deflections and create opportunities. He didn't get credit for a steal today, but he did get that block at the rim on the help side, and that's what they've needed from the 3-4 spot. That's what they've asked for from Derek Jones, Caleb Martin, Markieff Morris. They like that help defender that KZ's been doing a great job with, and it allows them to be a little bit more versatile offensively because KZ, like, he's playing the 5, but he hit 2 of 5 from 3. And how many 5s are going to be able to bring that to the table?
And we expected all of those 3s to go in, didn't we? Not at all. Sometimes he takes a dribble and he starts going to the lane, and I'm like, "Woo! Look at this boy!" Then I don't know what the fuck happened. It's like a glitch. What are you doing? I'm like, yo, you just dunk it or something. I don't know. It's like he tripped over himself, like tie his shoes or some shit.
Well, it's like when the internet freezes.
Yeah. He got Kenny Wi-Fi in the middle of the shit.
Controller got disconnected.
Yeah. Kenny, we've been talking about, and I don't know how many times we're going to say this, when they get off to a good start, when Kyle and Duncan are hitting early, everything just seems easier. And honestly, I love to be right, but fuck, I didn't know I was this right. Like, Kyle and Duncan start hitting early in that first quarter. I mean, the game feels like a breeze. Like, it's wild. And I mean, everybody was praying on my man Duncan's downfall, and he just came out and showed out. Went in the entire bag, Kenny. It wasn't just threes. Some mid-range, some cuts, some layups. He beat Alex Caruso, who is one of the best defenders in the NBA, at least 3 different times off the dribble tonight, because that gravity brought Alex Caruso in, hard closeouts, and he went right by him. Like, Duncan showed the entire package phrasing tonight, and it was, I mean, like,
shout out to Nancy Reagan. See that.
Yeah, that Nancy Reagan package.
Topical.
Topical. But yeah, go ahead, talk to me about what you saw from Duncan tonight.
That's not even anything to overcomplicate. I mean, motherfuckers are acting like the 2-year like historic run was a fluke, like that's possible or some shit. He just did what he did.
That 20-game sample is all we need to know. That's it.
He was knocking the shots down. That's all it is. He's one of the best shooters in the league. Motherfuckers were talking about the gravity doesn't work anymore. Motherfuckers was he had a bad month. Like, is he the first player in NBA history to have a bad month? That's what motherfuckers was acting like. And so tonight he was just shooting how he's been shooting all month. But coming into this game, somebody said that last show though. So good job for tuning in, Tony.
Fight back, Kenny. I love it.
But yeah, I mean, he just did what he does. He was knocking his shots down. Coming into this game, he was shooting 46% from 3 this month. And so while people were yelling at us and shit, he had been got it together, and now it's just stood out.
And it's I mean, 26 points in 27 minutes or whatever he played tonight.
No fourth quarter. Which tonight he didn't need to, but like I would like him to start playing some more fourth quarters if he keeps playing this well. I'm not sure what Spo's doing there. Like at least he started playing PJ some more in the fourth quarter. But I'm not gonna bag on Spo tonight.
Listen, Kyle didn't play either. Spo's smart. He rested.
Yeah.
Great.
This all we got.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's all we're gonna have for a little while. So fucking preserve those minutes.
Yeah.
And tonight, I don't blame him for the Duncan stuff. Some of the other games I've been a little bit confused about Duncan, PJ, Dedmon. Some of these guys who you rely on to start, but for some reason in the fourth quarter, we're just we go away from them completely. But that's neither here nor there, because one of those guys who's been playing like every minute of every fourth quarter for the last few games went ham tonight. Oh, I'm sorry, I switched it up on you, Brass. My bad. But they're asking for it. The chat's asking for it. Let's give them the ga of the game. Sorry, Moose.
Yeah, what were
I
you
like
gonna say,
the way
Moose?
you set this up. Alf.
Oh, listen. Shut up, Moose. Don't bring up old shit.
Oh.
But here
Ho,
comes
ho, ho.
All right, so here comes Juice on the curl.
Woo. Get ready, y'all.
Got
Look at
it.
this.
Got it.
In the fourth quarter.
Welcome to Struceville, bitches.
My man cocked that bitch back.
Yeah.
Someone said
If
he
you
looked
watch
like
Hangover Time, you know those fourth quarter minutes.
Moose,
valuable.
we're enjoying the play right now. Someone said he looked like a young LeBron. No, young LeBron looked like Max Strus.
Young LeBron was that white?
Yes.
Whoa.
It was in Cleveland. He didn't get a lot of stuff.
People like it.
The White Wolf was inviting their ass to Wakanda.
He said, I love this place.
Did you see the fat guy in the background? There's a fat guy in a black shirt. No. Hold on. Show it one more time on this part. Look at the background by the rail.
I see him. In the white.
He's looking at his phone. He goes,
Wait, I gotta see that again.
Right there.
Oh,
Right there.
I'm gonna act like I saw it. That's
Yeah, that was crazy.
Shout out to the audio only.
he's by the aisle. He's by the aisle.
This is really good pod material here.
Yes.
You see the fat guy? You see the fat guy? One guy we haven't talked about a lot tonight is Dwayne Dedmon. Because Vooch kills us all the time. Like every time he plays us, he has a fucking career high in rebounds. But the combination of KZ, Dedmon, and PJ held him down. And then Dedmon, and we've said it since last year, Tiff, like he is just gives you solid fucking minutes. Word to Ira Winderman. He gives you a ton of bang for your buck. Which was what the fuck was that? By the way, can we talk about that?
Because that was disrespectful.
Tiff, go ahead. What? Because you put it in the group chat, and I was like, "The fuck is this?" I forgot Ira Winderman was still writing. Go ahead.
Because basically, Ira is saying that the Heat are not getting their money's worth from Dedmon.
They paid $4.99 for him.
It's so dumb.
It's the dumbest. First of all,
He
not
has said some dumb shit before.
Yeah, but this was. He's not a starter, and the fact that he's coming in and giving you what he's giving you right now as a starter, I mean, he's immediately getting out to 6 points, 4 rebounds. Like every game, he jumps out to 6 points, 4 or 5 rebounds in the first quarter. He's playing his ass off, and we shouldn't even be talking about this man's paycheck. Like
at all.
Nothing.
That's like a disease.
But it's disrespectful to even question if he's giving us our money's worth.
This is what happens when Ira has no material to steal. He has to come up with his own thoughts.
There aren't enough cool narratives to write about this season with all these undrafted guys balling out. Like
what PJ's doing, the unknown PJ offense, that's a whole story in itself.
But so you're bringing up Deadman.
It's lazy clickbait material for a company that has a paywall that's trying to get people. Yeah. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying that's what it is.
What'd you say, Kenny?
Saying something. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I said nobody read that shit when it was free.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
That was worth the wait.
It was worth it.
Might as well charge the 5 people who read it.
I'm glad we did that.
All the grinding wonderments.
And then, like, for somebody who's like attached at the hip with the organization, he has to know Dwayne had offers elsewhere for more money, and he just came back. And so, like, I'm just not sure. The obsession with these people's like, breaking fucking news. NBA players are rich. Like, it's fine. Like, they're gonna get paid sometimes. So I don't understand that.
But he didn't even get paid.
He didn't get paid that much.
He's getting a minimum.
Right.
I think Brooklyn offered him. He turned it down to stay here. And so, like,
it's an incredible contract, and he's not supposed to be the fucking starting center of the team right now.
No,
exactly.
Is he not one of the?
He's gonna get paid this.
He's a top 5 backup center in the NBA right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
easily.
No question. Any team in the league would want him as their backup right now.
Guys, he's going to get a base salary of 11 mil, 12 mil. Like, that's just an easy 11, 12 mil off the jump. That's where the negotiation starts.
Just like any Deadman fan in the NBA would love this shirt on sale at shop.miamiheatbeat.com.
Comes in different colors as well.
It does.
And Ira Winderman, like, are you longing for the days of Andre Iguodala at the 5 to come back or some shit?
Bro, I don't get it. I don't even understand. Like, one of the most
Andre probably
solid.
gave him better quotes.
One of the most solid positions on this team is backup 5. Like, when Bam is healthy, you never even worry about the backup 5 position. Like, to even question that on a minimum, a guy who's, I don't know, he's still like top 10 net rating in the league or some shit. Like, it's wild what he's doing. And he's just giving you a whole. He's giving you so much production that, honestly, at one point, I had to stop sending Brass clips for our next segment. What about that transition, Brass?
Shit.
Season 4.
My favorite, though, is that old black man that work on everybody's car in the black neighborhood. You know, you need a little carburetor fix or something, you go to him, he be talking to you whole time with his just hanging off his lip. What you got there now? But you got to bring that back around about 4 o'clock. There ain't no goddamn problem. I'll put a carburetor on there for you. I used to work out the plant 15 goddamn years. I'll put a carburetor on there for you. Nigga, just bring me back a pair. Boy, you know what, boy? You look like your goddamn daddy. You don't look like you leave.
Excellent
transition. You need a paywall to see Kenny. Listen, that was one of my best. If we have a
he needs to pay his internet provider to see.
If you're a patron, you get to see Kenny in 4K. But y'all out here for free. Let's go ahead with the first Deadman clip. This is right at the beginning of the game, like Tiff said. Right from the beginning. Bang. 3-pointer, leading the team in 3-point percentage, by the way. And then you come back on defense. So he gives you something unexpected offensively. And then this is the guy who people are worried about. Is he giving you bang for your buck? They get the offensive rebound. Get that motherfucker.
Give me that.
Bullshit.
Give me that. I told you the shop was fucking closed.
Say that thing, young blood.
He said waste disposal fee, motherfucker. Next play, bang. I mean, he has been making it so easy for these guys on these alley-oop roll passes.
It has been.
Sometimes they throw it way over his head. I don't know who they think he really is. But you know what? It's funny to talk about a 7-foot black guy with sneaky athleticism. I think sometimes you watch him run down the floor and he sometimes looks like a cartoon character.
You almost forget he can do it. Yeah.
And not going anywhere. But man, when it's time for him to get up a little bit, he can get up. He got
hydraulics.
That's exactly.
Puts his shoes on the lift. I don't remember what this play was.
It's another 3.
Another 3.
Look at that.
Can we talk about that? His drop from 3. That is such a luxury because now the defense really has to keep that in the back of their mind. That's going to open things up all around.
I mean, is he shooting like 60% or some shit?
He's got to be shooting.
2 for 2.
Hit drop.
I think he's made something like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the number in front of me, but I mean, it's probably about 10 or 12 this year, and only missed a few. I mean, just a handful. I mean, it's.
I'm looking at it right now.
Efficiency.
He's shooting 63%.
So
I don't even think that's counting tonight, though.
No,
I wouldn't even count tonight.
But it's
Oh my
enough that now
gosh.
the defense is going to say, look,
You got to guard him.
You got to keep that in the back of your mind now.
And look at his.
You gotta guard
him.
him.
Look at his.
I love it.
Answer that phone.
Yeah, he's 9 for 13 on the year.
Hey, he was talking shit a lot tonight. I love it. Support the mechanic.
People were wondering, wait, put that shirt back up, Brad.
Yeah.
People were wondering why he's doing that symbol on the shirt. Because he does that shit
every time
he hits a 3.
Yeah.
Now he's only hit 9 this year, so sometimes
he
might have missed it.
I guess not. Right? Check this out. Right here.
Here we go.
Boom. Dial it up.
Thought we just make that shit up. Here we go. Let's see this again.
He said, call AAA, motherfuckers. I'll be right there.
Call your mama for a ride.
Call me. We can chill in the back.
This was gonna be the guy got the game when fucking Strus had to get it. But once again, just to roll to the rim.
This is the IRA of the game.
Yeah, this is the garage of the game. But yeah, man, just making it easy for the ball handler on these pick and roll situations. I mean, just solid as fuck from Dedmon. And at a time when we were all like, I hope they go 500. For them to beat 2 teams in the East that are above them in the standings right now, Franky, like it's like found money. I think that's why these games are so fun, because we go in like, if they lose, they don't have Jimmy or Bam or no Caleb. Like I said, light skinned Michael Jordan and DeBarge. Yeah, we had built-in excuses. And they're out here just winning these fucking games. It's fun right now.
It's house money. It's like when you go to gamble, you've already lost $100. What's $1 more? And then you hit on the dollar. You're like, oh shit! There's $50. There you go.
Back in the game.
Back in this game. No, it's fun because we're just having fun watching this. We're hoping for the best, but we're already like okay with it if they lose because of all the built-in excuses, because all the built-in injuries. So it's just out there. They're playing loose. They're playing fun. The ball's moving really well on offense. They're cutting hard. The shot was falling from everybody tonight, including Mr. Dedmon. And then defensively, they're all just they're not expecting Bam or Jimmy to bail them out on either end, and they're all busting their ass because for a lot of these guys, these Strus, the KZs. These guys are playing 15 minutes at most nights. This is their opportunity to play 25, 20 minutes, show out, get some proof, get some important playing time, and then show that you can play when the guys are back.
Right. Well, you know what it is too. Like, we laugh and we joke, and half of the people want Dame, and let's trade, and let's do this and let's do that. So let's just say, be realistic about this. You still got Vic sitting over there on your bench. Let's just say there is no trade to be made. And yes, they bring in a buyout guy because they have a spot. Okay. So let's just say Joe Schmo on the buyout comes in. There is no trade. This is who you rolling with. So for me personally, Game 3, first round. Go ahead, Struce. Go on in there. Like we should be comfortable with them as they should be comfortable with getting these minutes, because if there's no moves to be made, some of these guys are going to end up playing, and they're going to end up playing a lot by hook or by crook, because we already see this is COVID part 3. So
you guys want Dame, but like we already have Dedmon shooting literally twice as good. For 3.
We got Dame at home. We got Dame at home.
Yeah, Vincent.
Yeah, I hope you turn in that Ira Winderman.
Who plays defense?
Exactly.
And
Wait, Kitty, did you say turn the hour back?
Nah.
What did you say? Did you say turn the Dame time hour back?
No, I said that's right, Ira Winderman. And Ira, ask Bally if they can let you put a hat on or some shit, because you can't shave it. And so, like, hey, put the fitting on. I got the little Nike.
Oh, literally. I didn't even know that was Nike. It just looked like a smudge.
Yeah, go ahead. I can't let Kenny talk too much.
I was gonna say, just to Tiff's point, it sucks the way we got here, but these guys getting these types of minutes, and especially playing deep into the game, that's really going to benefit us in the playoffs, because I'm kind of with Tiff. Look, we'll see what happens at the deadline, but I don't think there's necessarily going to be a move for us. I do think we are going to be players in the buyout. The Miami Heat always are players in the buyout. So this is going to be the team. Hold on, this is going to be the team that we're going to have in the postseason. So I am glad that these guys are getting these minutes, because it will pay off in the postseason when we need them to be fucking efficient in the 8 or 9 minutes, God willing, that they're only playing.
But see, here's the thing. First of all, I don't think they're going to be active in the buyout, because their 15th roster spot, we keep forgetting, is going to be Caleb Martin. So they don't really have a open roster spot. True. They have a roster spot waiting for Caleb.
You got me.
Right. Now, I forgot about that.
And there's a whole.
They can't waive and stretch KZ at this point. They got to keep him. So
but honestly, I think Brian going to explain the waive and stretch KZ is not really that good of an option.
Yeah,
it doesn't give you that much money for a buyout.
Right.
So basically, the pickup is going to be Victor Oladipo. And the other thing that's going to happen is hopefully you have health. And what I want everyone to grasp, when this team was fully healthy, firing on all cylinders, they were washing the entire fucking league. They were beating teams by 18 points a game. They were washing everyone. This is when fully healthy, a well-constructed roster.
When Twitter was freaking the fuck out and burning everything to the ground, we still had the best point differential in the league because of that early season.
But that was when they were fully healthy. So now you start taking away guys. This team is not necessarily built to lose top players, right? It takes them a while to figure it out, because the way they play, the way they design it around who they have, their personnel. So when you lose Bam Adebayo, you have to play defense differently, right?
Yeah.
And when you have to play defense differently, you can't flip that switch from one game to the next.
Right.
Guys are used to playing a certain way. So now what we're seeing, Frankie, I don't know if you agree with me, is that now you have a situation when everyone's healthy. Who's your 9-man rotation?
I agree with you completely, especially when a lot of those guys are the guys that are at the bottom of the roster are guys that are G League guys, don't have much NBA experience, don't know how to bread their butter in the NBA yet. Gabe Vincent. Yeah, like Gabe Vincent came in as
their butter or butter
their bread.
Bread their butter, butter their bread. Go with it.
Sometimes you've never dipped your breadstick into some butter.
Yeah.
At Olive Garden, yeah. Oh yeah.
I guess you bread your butter.
That's a nice save. I can't even lie.
bread your butter sounds like you took a stick of butter and dipped it in some breadcrumbs and ate that motherfucker.
They call it a butter situation.
Thank you, Roddy. Thank you. You're a good teammate. Thank you.
But I'm saying Gabe Vincent, for example, came into. We were expecting him to be like a shooter and a sniper, and he's kind of made his name as a defender, which nobody had that planned for him. I don't think the Heat knew he was going to be like that. But these guys, Strus was supposed to be another Duncan, a shooter, and he's come up so much more defensively, cutting, finishing around the rim, as we saw tonight.
Quarter minutes, just
playing fourth quarter minutes. But those guys haven't. He's
very, very.
Drunk goodbye.
I just want to say a prediction that I had when I was really like wildly drunk a couple weeks ago when we played the Bulls. I just want to play. I'm gonna say it right now. This is a series sweep on the Bulls.
Oh, series sweep.
Series sweep is the first of 4 with the Bulls. Sweep.
Series sweep.
Get out your fucking brooms, Heat Nation. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. Fucking roll it.
This show has been bad for my health.
Cut a moose, and every time they sweep someone, use that. Just use it.
And then Brass is like peak white privilege, like he's never actually swept anything. What's this, Brass?
Listen, I had to say I've used a broom. It was more like a push broom kind of thing. I couldn't really decide what type of broom. There's a push broom. I do a lot of push broom in my garage when the leaves come in. Twist. Listen, man.
There's another Nancy Reagan joke in there, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Whoa!
Holy shit! Hey,
anyway, that joke sucked.
How concerned? We didn't really talk enough about the Bulls having had 7 players in protocols right now, and we still had a game tonight.
The COVID Bulls. It was bullshit.
How concerned?
Pissed about it.
How concerned are we going forward? You have to be, right?
I'm concerned.
I did hear. Not only is the entire team vaccinated, which has been the case for a while, but apparently the entire team has also had their booster, which is good. Okay. And they're gonna do. They immediately did some testing as soon as the game was over, and they're gonna do testing before they go to Cleveland, but I don't love it. I mean, this is a widespread, massive outbreak going on right now. And you see it linked to all the teams. You can tell, like, if one team gets it, the team that played them, they're the next to fall. So this was completely irresponsible.
When Adam Silver. When they said experts told them that you can't really catch it on a basketball court.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Remember we were like, you got to move real fast? Like,
no hugging.
That's why Duncan ain't never caught it. Duncan runs the whole game.
Maybe they told Spo was like, you need to play a full 4 quarters, so that's why he sat a bunch of guys in the fourth, just to be safe.
But you know what? And I know people are like, they should have canceled the game. Are we not at the point where this is just our fucking reality right now? Yeah. Like, it's just, there's too much, like, Moose. We big boy conversation. There's too much money to be lost now. Like, they are going to play these games by hook or by crook. And what they are going to do is make sure your ass get vaccinated, make sure your ass get booster shots. If you don't, there's going to be it's going to be hell to pay. You're going to be out there like Kyrie sitting on the bench. I mean, or sitting at home. Can't even come to the fucking facility in certain states. Canada ain't even letting your ass in the country right now without a vaccination.
Back by Christmas time, I feel pretty good about that bet.
But
I got that. But listen, I understand what you're saying.
Like, I don't know what you do at this point.
I almost did, Frankie. I understand what you're saying, Alf, and I'm not calling for them to cancel the games. But yes, you can postpone it. I'm sorry. This is total bullshit. I'm legitimately pissed off that there was a game played tonight. You put everybody's health at risk, not just the players, not just the coaching staff, but also the people and the fans that were sitting around the stands, okay? This is ridiculous. You have a clear outbreak with one of the teams, and it looks like it's starting to spread throughout the league. And if it starts with the COVID-19 Bulls, and you know that you could postpone this game, there are dates available that work for all of these teams. If you're not going to do that, then that's why I said I don't want to hear anything about player safety the rest of the year, because it's clear that you don't give a shit about player safety, because there were plenty of options to move this game later into the season, still recoup the television money, the attendance money, all of that, and actually keep your players safe. This game tonight was a total fucking joke. I'm legitimately pissed off about it.
So,
is that true? The Sioux Falls game was canceled tonight?
I couldn't pay attention.
They were in Chicago.
He was doing some shit, and I was trying.
Yeah, I was distracted.
Moose. I'm pissed off too, because I just thought about the fact Ira Winderman goes into the barbershop and asks for something.
Have you seen Ira? I don't think he goes to the barbershop.
He probably does. He asked his wife. He asked his
Got
wife
an
to do it.
island situation, cul-de-sac situation.
Jimbo Fisher over there.
You go to sports clips.
Let's add on
We
to
got
Moose
Moose
real
ball
quick.
cutting his shit.
This is another season of Adam Silver locking up his spot down in hell. He's gonna see Nancy Reagan. This is what he's trying to ensure.
Yeah, he wants to see Nancy Reagan. Fuck you talking
That's
about?
kind of debate, baby.
I'm trying to see Nancy Reagan.
Throtus.
Trying to get that golf. Do we have any subs?
Hard out.
Shun5190 subscribe with Prime. And again, if you don't already know that, you can. We've said it many times before, but you can subscribe on. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription a month that you can subscribe to us. So go in there. We'll try to drop you a link somewhere. It's a little kind of tricky to find it, and you can't do it on the app on the phone. So you got to do it on desktop.
Way to sell it, Brass. Gonna hit him.
I'm just saying. I mean, Twitch, get your shit together, man. That's it.
Drip dry.
Brass, like, get that Prime sub. It's hard as fuck, but if you can figure it out.
No, all I'm saying, it's easier just to pay for that shit.
Ellis Price says you can do it on the app.
I think it's cheaper if you do it on the laptop too.
I hope you can.
To be fair, I've had Amazon Prime the entire time I've been on this show. I can't figure it out either, Brass. It's pretty fucked up.
I did it for the first. I did it, but I had to do it on my laptop because I couldn't do shit from the app. Brass is right about that shit. Anyway,
I think Nancy Reagan knows about a hard out.